Hello, hello. It's Robin from My Alkaline Vegan Journey trying to get to this water so that we can hydrate. Today is day 20 of our 40-day all-water fast. Day 20 of our 40-day all-water fast. Can you believe it? We're halfway there. We've got a few things based on our last live that we need to go through and discuss, because very good questions as far as maintenance after you come out of your fast. What are you doing after you fast? What kind of teas are you consuming after you have cleansed your system to point zero, ground zero? Hold on one second. I gotta do this. So yeah, what kind of teas are maintenance teas? What kind of teas are those teas that you need to have every day? What kind of teas are more medicinal rather than daily drinking teas? And there is a difference. You don't want to be doing medicinal teas daily. Let me break down for you which teas those are. 1 second, let's get there. I just got out of the sea, so I'm putting myself together, so please excuse me. Yes. Now, there are all kinds of teas. And you know, as soon as we break our fast, we're going right into chelation. Chelation is a combination of teas that we drink to further cleanse and detox our system. Because sometimes the fasting detox doesn't get rid of it all. So the chelation is a couple of herbs that you need to take as soon as you complete your fasting days. Okay, I'll be right there. I can't believe I actually came on camera looking the way I did. Y'all just give me a second, because I'm still wet. I still have on my swimsuit from being in the sea, but I don't want to be too late. So bear with me. They call it a sea bath, and that's exactly what it is. I took my sea bath. Okay, here we are. So yeah, let's go through some of those teas that need to be consumed daily and those that should not be consumed daily. Hi guys, it's Robin from My Alkaline Vegan Journey, and we are discussing herbs, basically, because a lot of the herbs that we consume are teas and taken in tea form. I got to drink my water though, and I'm gonna take another sea bath, I think, because that really revitalized me. That seawater ain't nothing but the truth. And I have to do it often. I don't know what I did with the rest, but let me drink this. Okay. One more thing. My glasses. I'm telling you, I'm going to get it together. I'm doing a lot of things at one time. Okay. Now we're ready. So, I want to pull up the list of herbs that are alkaline vegan herbs Dr. Sadie approved, so that, and look how warm the water is now. This is just funny. There's a certain time of day that you should really take a shower, because we don't really have hot water here. We have to time showers and things according to when the water is warm, and now it's really warm. But I understand it, energy conservation and all of that. So let's see who's home. Okay. Today is day 20. I need to change that banner. And we're talking about herbs that... Let's look at you. Herbs that should be used as nothing but medicinal, because they should not be taken daily. And let me go to my herb list. Now, someone asked yesterday during our meeting, hey, Randy, welcome home. Thank you for the perfume. Steve, how are you? And Natalie. Now, I want to go through a couple things because both are equally important, but let me go through first my herb list. There are so many herbs that have so many different benefits. And someone asked yesterday, what should you take daily for, to keep your immune system and everything? We cannot discount food. Our food is the most important thing that we can do on a daily basis for upkeep of immunity, anti-inflammatory, antiviral, anti-tumor, antimicrobial, antifungal, all of that stuff, I'm telling you, is enveloped in our food. And we got to stick to that first. Now, if you have some ailments, like if you have diabetes, if you have lymphoma, if you have hypertension, whether it be high blood pressure or low blood pressure, then you want to get into your medicinal herbs. Now, black seed is an analgesic. It's anti-cancer, anti-tumor, antimicrobial, antifungal, anti-diabetic, anti-epileptic, anti-asthmatic, antioxidant, and it's a hepatoprotective, protects the liver. It's anti-HIV, blood pressure rate. But are you going to take black seed every day? Hell no. I'm telling you, you got to be conscious of the fact that even though these are really great herbs that are useful, they are medicinal. And you don't want to be taking these things every day. You don't like the burdock root. Come on. It's a blood purifier. Yes, it's good for you. It's medicinal. It will thin your blood. You definitely don't want to be taking that every day. You don't want to be taking that every day. Guaco, anti-inflammatory, anti-allergic, it's a bronchodilator. And I'm telling you that all of these things have some really great qualities about them, but don't take these things every day. Somebody said they were taking the oil of oregano every day for months. I mean, why? And I understand now, something like sarsaparilla, you might consider doing that every so often because it does have a lot of iron. And as vegans, we want as much iron as we can get in our system. But it, as far as anemia and impotency and herpes, but you have to, with sarsaparilla, that's something that you might be able to take more often than burdock root. Burdock root straight up thins the blood. That's why it's a blood purifier. And it eliminates toxins and all that other stuff. But, just be cognizant of the fact that all these things are medicinal. Even though, oh man, I just got out of the sea. I haven't even taken my swimsuit off. It's still wet. But I had to hurry up and come on because I was already late. And I try to come on every day at 1 and 7 so that we can get back on schedule. Let me get the keys off of me at least. Now, you all have to understand, and what I'm just realizing is that we are in the hub of tourist nation. When the tourists get off those boats and get off those planes and come to St. Lucia, they come here to be entertained. So you will hear music and jamming and all that all times of the day. So, let me go back and say hello to my wonderful family. Thank you, Randy, for the mirror, too. Tiana, welcome home. Welcome home. Ernie, welcome home. It's already here. Welcome home. Now, blessed thistle is so great for pregnant women. It's not even funny. Let me read to you about blessed thistle. Now, you got milk thistle, that's one. Blessed thistle. Let's even see if it's, I don't even think it's up here for... Blessed thistle is excellent for pregnant women. I don't even see it on here. I did a paper thing on that. Okay, what are your best advice for pregnant women? You need as much iron. You need to be doing sarsaparilla, probably, I wouldn't say every day, but at least intake that once a week. The burdock roots, sea moss, and the bladderwrack. Now, that as a combination, I could see doing, once a week as well. But make sure you do sea moss daily. I'm trying to figure out the downside of sea moss, or the potential downside of sea moss for someone who's pregnant. Because what you're trying to do is get all those nutrients to the fetus, which comes straight up from doing sea moss. And I'm talking about the real stuff. I'm not talking about this stuff grown on a rope. And I sell it. It's on my site, which is linked in my bio. Let me see another one. Now, it's so funny because when people start doing all these things, you got to know what they're good for. Like a lot of people were doing barberry, and barberry is good for, increasing the appetite, just like marijuana. Marijuana is approved by, Dr. Sabian. It's to increase appetite. So unless you want to be eating like a horse, Hey, Dominica, welcome home. Okay. No, you didn't miss much. We're talking about the what we said we're going to talk about, which is the herbs and things that should be done on a regular. And when I say on a regular, I wouldn't take any of these things like daily, except for some of the really light ones, like chamomile, which has medicinal values, but you could do that. Ginger, you could do that on a daily, and I think we talked about those yesterday. But like something as harsh as like black seed. A lot of people do black seed, and someone said they were doing it every day. and they've done it for years. And wow. Now, black seed is an analgesic, anti-cancer, anti-tumor, antimicrobial, antifungal, anti-diabetic, anti-epileptic, anti-asthmatic, antioxidant. It's a hepaprotective, which means it protects the liver. It's anti-HIV and blood pressure regulating. So they do that daily. There's nothing up here I would do every day. Not one thing except for sea moss. I don't know why, and that's just something in my spirit that says all of that, any of that, taken every day is overkill. Especially me not having any underlying conditions. I'm not doing that. Even with having had high blood pressure, I'm not doing all of that. I'm going to eat. I'm going to eat right and well. Simple as that. Y'all be so surprised at just how eating right circumvents all this, taking these extra herbs and stuff. Eating well. And especially after coming out of this fast, I'm not delving into those depths where I'm doing horsetail every day. Hombre grande. Now, let me tell you about horsetail. I'm going to go through some of these. Guaco is mainly used for bronchitis, colds, and flu. So a lot of people might be doing those, for any onset effects of COVID, because it'll nip it right then and there. But that's when you take it. Like if you start getting a runny nose or any kind of flu-like symptoms, because it's anti-inflammatory, anti-allergic. It's a bronchodilator, which means it's going to actually help with the upper respiratory system with problems like asthma, bronchitis, colds, and flu. It's also an anti-inflammatory for rheumatoid arthritis and inflammation in the digestive tract. It's antibacterial for candida and yeast infections. It contains 10%. Of blood thinning properties. That's why it shouldn't be taken, with other drugs. And it shouldn't be taken daily. But that's, like burdock root. But you see, once you have the onset of some of these ailments, like, sniffly nose, things that look like it might be the flu, then you take Waco. Black seed, man, you can take black seed with any of these other things to add to what that herb is meant to do. So I would add black seed with guaco if I really want to kind of open up my respiratory system and rid myself of any of those upper respiratory problems. I would add, then you got guinea hen weed. It's antimicrobial. But it's basically used to reduce muscle spasms and fever and relax the nerves. And it's been used to reverse cancer. It relieves pain. It lowers blood sugar. So when you find that your blood sugars are elevated, you take guinea hen weed. Now, I would take black seed with that as well, because it goes through and it's got, the anti-epileptic, anti-asthmatic, antioxidant. It's got all those properties. So, you only take guinea hen weed if your blood sugars are off. If you've got, muscle spasms, that's when you take it. Not every day. Hops ain't nothing but beer. But you don't do beer because it's got the yeast. And we don't do yeast. But it's antibacterial, anti-inflammatory, anti-cancer, and it's used to break up inflammation. So that with guinea hen weed, and all of them, if you notice, have similar characteristics of things that they actually cure or reverse or give relief for. And if you do them in combination with one of the others, there's more a better chance of actually hitting to the source. And that's what we want to do. We want to get to the source. We're not band-aiding this stuff like they do with these other medications. So it treats hops treats rheumatic pain, infections, insomnia, and sleeping disorders. And and I think it does that by reducing the anxiety and attention deficit hyperactivity. So anything that's related to ADHD, you would take hops for. It gives you, straight train of thought, which allows you to relieve the anxiety, which allows you to sleep better. So it gets rid of insomnia. So you see how it trails back? Okay. And, we can go on and on. I got hombre grande, lily of the valley, horsetail, barberry, white willow bark, bugleweed, cascara sagrada, sarsaparilla, burdock root, yellow dock, dandelion herb, German chamomile. And that's one that Dr. Sebi has on his list, on the actual list. Elderberry, bladderwrack, organic kelp sea moss flakes, Irish sea moss, red clover, red raspberry, stinging nettle, the sting nettle leaf, milk thistle, cleavers, allspices on here, black walnut, and that's also the husk, organic kelp granules, vervain, shepherd's purse, yellow herb, chickweed. There's so many more though. There's so many more. That's just to name a few. So I don't know about where are you hearing this, Dominique? I thought black seed was not alkaline. Where are you hearing this? Where are you getting this from? I don't know. I mean, just state your sources. You heard. I got a list here of all the herbs that come from Dr. Sebi's stuff. But let's go back. I'm gonna go back and catch up with these things. So I hope it's already here. The one thing that I know that stands out is the blessed thistle for pregnant women. I was thinking of just taking nettle, dandelion, red raspberry, and leaf daily. Do what you do then. Very good. Okay, with ginger, key lime, agave, and sea moss. That's fine. Do that. Okay. Black seed oil is great. Yes, it is, Ernie. It's like the be-all, end-all cure for everything except for death. It's already here. Basically, top things for pregnant is sea moss and blessed thistle and cola. I haven't heard of cola on any of these lists, so I'm not familiar with it. Steve Mitchell, horsetail is good for baldness. Yes, it is. It's for hair loss and hair invigoration for those things. It's already here, says to Steve. Yes, but focus on your mucus congestion to fix up your diet. Okay, Dominique. What about ashwagandha? I think taking that because... So you know about black seed not being alkaline. I don't see ashwagandha nowhere on nobody's list. So I don't know. It helps me with my anxiety while meditating. I'm telling you straight up. I just named to you hops. Hops is, alkaline and ready to do exactly what you need as far as anxiety while meditating. I thought black seed was not. I don't know where you get that from. Love is work. Just finding you. Please explain the water fast. We just put our forks down, stop eating everything for 40 days, drinking water, only spring water for 40 days. And that's it in the nutshell, straight up. Some of us are praying, some of us are meditating, many of us are doing yoga. We rest while we fast. We don't do a lot of exertion of energy. We make sure that we're not expending energy that causes us to sweat or to be winded. Okay, Dominic says, I hurt my back trying to, it was CMOS, sunlight, moving, stretching. So right then and there, I named to you at least 2 herbs that you could use right now for the pain, any kind of, what do you call it? Something that, muscle spasm, stuff that will relax the nerves, relieve the pain, and lower blood sugar, and that's that guinea hen weed. I just named that to you. The herbs that are needed for you all's 3-day detox. Okay. So yeah, Dominica, though guinea hen weed is what you need. The ashwagandha, I don't know about that. So if you want, but you could do sea moss daily. You could do as much sea moss daily as you want. That's one that Dr. Sebi speaks of highly and often, because it's got the iron. It's got all of that stuff. It's got everything in it. Now, guinea hen weed, I believe also, it has a lot of things. It will make you use the bathroom because it's a diuretic as well. So yeah, turmeric I use on my face when my face is burnt. Turmeric and lime, mix it, make a paste, and put it outside. But anything you put on the outside of your body, you think it's not getting in your body? That was before I became alkaline vegan, so I don't have anything to replace that. Damiana and blue vervain benefits. I have both there. I don't know. You have to look it up. Tiana, it paused. Yeah, I that's me because I get texts coming in, and sometimes when I have to go respond to the text, it pauses. But yeah, I wanted to get off of these herbs and stuff because I got a whole list of these herbs and their benefits on my text that came in that I had to answer. So you might have had a pause. Okay. Yeah, tap the screen, please. Tap it. Now, I wanted to kind of get into this other thing that I really found. Okay, you can recover or remove from recently deleted. Deleted notes are moved to the recently deleted folder. I didn't delete nothing. Oh, Lord. What the heck? Oh, there it is. Okay, I want to go through some of the stuff that we're going through as far as our fast. Now, we know that adipose tissue is commonly known as body fat. And that body fat has 2 or 3 different types of fat. The 2 that we're dealing with are the fat that's found underneath the skin, which is subcutaneous fat, and it's packed. Then we have the fat that's packed around our organs, which is called visceral fat. Between the muscles, within the bone marrow, and in the breast tissue, is loaded. This adipose tissue runs throughout your body. It ain't no joke. It's amazing. I want to read this. The epidemic of obesity and type 2 diabetes has greatly increased interest in the biology and physiology of adipose tissues. Adipose, which is fat cells, are specialized for the storage of energy in the form of triglycerides. But research in the last decade has shown that fat cells also play a critical role in sensing and responding to changes in systematic energy balance. I mean, we're relying on this stuff for energy balance. White fat cells secrete important hormone-like molecules, and they're important, but many of us, it's so destructive it's not even funny. But let me read that again. White fat cells. Now you have white fat cells and you have brown fat cells. Look at what white fat cells secrete. A hormone-like molecule such as leptins, adiponectins, adipsins, and they influence things like food intake, insulin sensitivity, and insulin secretion. Brown fat cells, on the other hand, dissipates chemical energy in the form of heat, thereby defending against hypothermia, obesity, and diabetes. So the brown fat cells, protect us from, I gotta sit up straight. I don't know why I hunch over when I'm fasting like that. It protects us from hypothermia, obesity, and diabetes. So I'm telling you, the brown fat cells are the ones that we want. But what happens is when those fatty acids are transitioned and transported to the liver, many of them, or I guess all of them, the liver changes them into and I didn't finish. Change them into ketones. Okay, it's now appreciate that there are two distinct types of thermogenic fat cells. So there are two types of thermogenic fat cells, the brown and the beige adipocytes. In addition to these distinct properties of fat cells, adipocytes exist within adipose tissues, of course, because they're fat cells, where they are dynamic communication with immune cells and closely influenced by innervation and blood supply. This review is intended to serve as an introduction to adipose cell biology and to familiarize the reader with how these cell types play a role in metabolic diseases and perhaps as targets for therapeutic development. Now, I got this from one of those scholarly peer-reviewed articles for NIH, and it was quite interesting, and I didn't finish it, but I wanted to go through it. Now, this is something that I thought was also very interesting about what happens to your body when you fast. And this only gives up to 72 hours, which is very interesting. First 12 hours of nothing but water, no food. Your growth hormone actually, increases. And the growth hormone is responsible for anti-aging. It's the main fat-burning hormone in your system. It's involved in healing joints. It goes through the protein synthesis, which means it makes new proteins. Now, fasting and exercise can lead to growing these hormones, these growth hormones. Now, at 18 hours is when they say your body really does go through autophagy. And that's 18 hours of actual fasting. And that means autophagy just means self-eating, meaning that your body feeds off of itself. What it's doing is recycling old damaged proteins and microbes, meaning that all those old cells that are in your system, those damaged proteins, those lingering proteins, those microbes, all of that fat that's in your system just floating around doing nothing. I mean, intracellularly, within the cell is where this autophagy is happening. So it goes into each cell and it fixes it or kills it. If it's a cancer-causing type cell that's found, going through autophagy will kill it completely. That cell will no longer exist. So these metabolic processes are happening within the cell, intracellularly. So the AGE, which is called the advanced glycated end product, is a glucose that's added to a protein that becomes very sticky. When your food enters your system and combines with a protein, over time it doesn't function properly. This substance becomes very sticky, and it winds up destroying some of the proteins in your body. And for some reason, they stick in the walls, and they become, because they're sticky, they just start grabbing everything. And they don't function properly, or they don't function at all. So this sticky residue clogs things up. Your body, through autophagy, starts to clean this crap up. And it turns these damaged proteins into new amino acids that the body can use. So this stuff is just amazing what your body is doing just to self-heal. Just to heal itself. It goes in and knows exactly what to do as far as getting that dead, crappy crap that's up in our system and uses it to our advantage. Hey, Carol, welcome home. Hey, Journey On, welcome, welcome. Yes. So do you all have any questions about that? I mean, what our body is actually doing. Now, hour 24 hours of fasting. Now, you realize that these things are happening in this short period of time, but you have to also realize if you do this for longer periods of time, these things will continue to happen. If you short-live the fast, the benefits are short-lived. So just remember that. So yeah, you might get into autophagy at hour 18, but it's not going to last if you don't keep the fast up. So long-term all-water fasting helps this to just continually do what it does. And it's replicating that mRNA that allows each cell to benefit from this. And what's so great about autophagy is that it's going throughout the whole system. If you have cancer, it's targeting that area where that cancer is. It's going there first to get that and attack that first. Now, if you don't have anything that's happening with you, it's just going to, float around. Anything like you got ingrown toenail, it's going to go there. If you got, a pimple, it's going to go there. It's going to go where it's needed most first. And then kind of float through your system to find any damaged cells. That's what's so great about it. Now, at hour 24, you go through just the inflammation, the gut healing, the heart, the brain, all of that stuff. The stem cells actually start being created. And you don't get that before 24 hours of fasting. You don't get any of that. The other autophagy benefits that you were getting, you're getting straight from your body, feeding off that residual glucose. That glycogen that's left from what you were eating is benefiting from that and that alone. You haven't even started with the stem cells yet. You don't start with that until hour 24. So the longer you do your fast, the more you benefit from all of these things. Now, they're also saying that hour 48 is when you actually start going crazy with stem cells. And 48 to 72, hour 48 to 72 is when your stem cells start increasing your immune system. So it's a gradual thing. It's a gradual thing. Now I understand the process Dr. Sabi took my body through to eliminate the cervical cancer. Oh, okay. So yeah. Okay, we're at 2 o'clock. So I want to go through that. And I didn't get through the amyloids and all of that. I'm still studying because there's a lot to learn with this. What about the aneurysms or calcium on the brain? I'm telling you, that hour 48, 24, 48, if you just fast, it's attacking that stuff. The body is just so freaking crazy. When you start dealing with hour 48 and you start getting into the mitochondria, where the stem cells are, because they're functioning in the mitochondria, where it's actually in the nucleus of the DNA working with, dang, my thing is about to die, where it's actually getting into where all of the nerve, the real stuff is in the mitochondria. So it could actually, is actually going to target those things like the aneurysms and the calcium buildup just through the stem cell production. But it's interesting because something like that, where you're talking about specific aneurysms, and I did a case like this once where, let me go back to this one, because there are herbs that you should be taking for specific things like this. This is when you need your herbs. You definitely want to be taking black seed, but on top of that, I just read it too. Oh yeah, Hambre Grande for internal parasites is good. Horsetail is good for the better assimilation of calcium. It helps nervous disorders, diabetes, convulsions, jaundice, nosebleeds. No, I just read one. Dang. Because you want to break up the aneurysm. Rheumatic pain, irregular heartbeat, mineral kingdom, STDs, burdock root and sarsaparilla, so that you can get rid of the aneurysm itself. I don't know about that, Dominica. I try not to put non-alkaline products on my skin, but I don't know if some oils I use in my hair, I don't know, are alkaline. I don't know either. Do you have a list of all the alkaline herbs and oils? I know there are way more than is on the list. Yeah, you have to go to my website, myalkalinevegans.godaddysites.com. That's my actual website. And I got to upgrade it because I need to take that store off because we're not doing that store anymore. Okay. I'm not doing that store on... oh, shoot, he's about to give me a call now. Let me see if I can... Okay, I got to get off this live for a minute. Okay, I have a long list. Now, there may be more, but this list I know to be alkaline. So, and that's why I'm saying black seed, I have to look on my list again. So I don't know. I don't know if they're alkaline or not. So I have to go back. White Diamond is a new member of My Alkaline Vegan Journeys family. Welcome, White Diamond. You're now a member of our family because you followed the host. And we're here on our lives every day at 1 o'clock and 7 o'clock p.m. And when you're here, you're home. So I want to welcome you to the family, and I want to welcome you home. Welcome, welcome. So yeah, I have to go back and check out what is actually alkaline and what is not. Let me tell them to FaceTime me. I gotta get my cord. Shoot, y'all, wait a minute. 1 second, people. I gotta get my cord because I thought I'd be able to get off. Everything all wet. I done wet everything up. I didn't take my swimsuit off, but I'm going to go take another sea bath. That's what they call it. It is so nice. And I want to upload some of the footage that I did get with the GoPro. It was kind of murky this afternoon. You better keep it moving, little kitty cat. Oh, here's the... I got so many messed up nails. And I got to make an appointment like yesterday. And that's something that we're getting into now. As we work on our insides, we must work on our outsides. Hair, skin, nails, all of that. We got to think. You're so welcome, White Diamond. I'm so glad to have you a part of our family and to have you home here. But yeah, we've got to find. I've got a product. Cascara Sagrada.
Sagrada, yeah.
Now, I want to speak to Jawad in reference to the sea moss. Where's Jawad?
He won't be here for another half hour or so.
Motherfucker. I'm telling you, it has been so hard to get in touch with them. It's not even funny. And you got me on pause. Yeah, on TikTok. I just want y'all to bear with me because I'm talking with my son who's at one of my herb shops for the herbs that are needed for...
So is there any way I can do everything else besides the sea moss? Everything else that you might...
No. I need you to stay there until Jawad gets there because I need to talk to him.
You realize I'm here with Dad, and Dad is not going to be for that.
Let me see who's there because somebody's got to be there. Hey, yeah, I forgot his name. And then the owner. Just let me speak. Just give him the phone.
Well, he's dealing with a customer at the moment.
Okay. And why'd you come with your dad? Y'all gonna go to the house?
For other reasons. I also don't have gas.
Oh. Well, I need to send you a paycheck. I mean, you're due for a paycheck right about now.
Right.
I just need to, calculate how many hours and all that, because you did a great job with organizing everything. So.
Yeah. So I don't know if I can entirely wait.
But yeah, Jawad is the key person for the sea moss. And if you could, the dark-skinned guy, I can't remember his name. Romel, something like that.
I'm saying, when they add the hair, I didn't add the hair. I'm positive.
So yeah, guys, this is my hookup in Kitty K's Need Love Too.
Yep.
I don't know what that means. Randy got so many things. Yeah, this is my Connect in DC. Now I have another one in Georgia and one in Florida for my CMOS. And since I'm here in St. Lucia, you know, it's blowing up. A lot of people love this CMOS because it's not that rope grown stuff. The rope stuff is it's not good. So yeah, CJ, because I need Jawad's number. And let them know I've been calling that store every day from here in St. Lucia. Can't get through, leaving messages. Nobody calls me back. Like, what kind of professionalism is that? Are they online?
Possible to be. Yes.
I'm telling you, I'm losing weight big time. Look at my face all wrinkly. Let me do this. Hey, Molly, thank you for sending the likes. Y'all tap the screen. Tap the screen. I'm here with CJ on another device, and he's on FaceTime at the store that I need to make connections with. So y'all bear with me. It's my botanical shop in DC where I get the herbs from for the 3-day detox. And the 3-day detox is the same as the chelation. Can you just give him the phone? Let me just see him. Let him see me so he can recognize me. Can you ask him his name? Can you do that? I can't remember nothing. It's like, and for some reason, everybody I meet here in St. Lucia, I remember their name. Like how I do that. I can't remember his name. What is his name? CJ.
So that's 24 pounds. 60.
What is his name? That's all I need to find. Yeah, y'all tap the screen, please. Tap, 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 tap away. So, yeah, if y'all have any questions about the herbs, I got you. Just let me know about the herbs if you all have any questions. CJ, find out his name.
What's your name?
Can you give him the phone? Can you give him the phone?
Ramon, yeah.
Ramon. Tell Ramon it's Robin. Just give him the phone.
My mom is Robin.
He ain't gonna remember me. Just give him the phone. Just give him the phone.
Blonde hair.
Just give him the phone. Just give him the phone. Just give him the phone. Ramon. Where's Jawad? Yeah. Jeffrey. Hey, Jeffrey Townsend. How are you? Welcome home. Rococo. Where have you been? Welcome. Oh, tell him I'm going to head up there and it's going to speed up. Thank you. I wish you could. God. I don't understand why you can't just give him the phone. Why can't you just give him the phone?
Take the water out.
Jeffrey, can you hook a sister up? Just get there. Blue Nile on Georgia Avenue. For some reason, my son is like, I wish Jawad was there. We could go ahead and have this thing done today. He wants 300 pounds, and I have it like right now. Yeah, I just don't understand. My people have been doing really great work. You know, I went down to View Fort yesterday, day before, no, it was Sunday. Yeah, it was Sunday. And a trunk and a back seat full of sea moss. No joke. I got to figure out how I'm going to send it.
Yep. Taking a look.
I don't understand what's going on. Are you getting...
He's helping out a customer.
Oh, so I thought you were saying something about Cascara Sagrada.
Sorry.
I thought you were saying something about Cascara Sagrada. Cascara Sagrada.
Another gentleman. No, I'm not sure.
Okay, LOL. I wish I could, LOL. You said that's in Georgia. No, it's on Georgia Avenue in D.C. Protective Sun. Overprotective Sun, yes.
Is there any way I can get any other items so that I can, like, speed this up? Because that is literally in the car.
What do you mean, any other items?
Yeah, what else do I need to get?
I already sent you the list. Cascara
So
Sagrada.
how much of those am I getting?
At least 4 ounces are I don't know, 4 ounces of each. He's actually sitting out there waiting. Hey, Ramon, what's up? I'm in St. Lucia, and I've been trying to get in touch with... I'm in St. Lucia, and I've been trying to get in touch with Jawad. He's the one that wanted the sea moss. I don't have his number, and I've been spending up crazy money trying to call y'all at the shop, leaving messages, nobody calling me back, nobody, I guess, looking at the messages. Every day I was calling, trying to get in touch with somebody. Damn.
You call doing business out?
Of course. And nobody answers in some kind of answering service. I had somebody else give me the number. Now, is Jawad going to be there? Because if he has WhatsApp...
3 o'clock. We expect him at 3 o'clock.
Damn. Can you do me a favor and take my number down? He needs to call me today because this guy, I'm telling you, I just got the sea moss like Sunday. And I don't want it to, I mean, other people want it. So, you know, and he ain't never going to find this price. You hear what I'm saying? Never, never, ever. So take down my number, both of them, my St. Lucia number. I moved down here February. I need to, hey, Ramon, I need 202 468 2016. And that might be associated with my WhatsApp number. But let me give you my St. Lucian number for him. My family and I are trying to expect to Jamaica. I don't know what that means. We want to live an organic life. That's what I'm doing. Indy, I'm telling you, that's exactly what I'm doing. I've already got my guy. Okay, 758. That's the area code. 725-5504. And if all else fails, email me, Brad, my alkaline vegan journey at gmail.com. I need to get this done today. I need to talk to him today. It's been 2 weeks since I already knew that I was going to pick this stuff up. But I'm going to go ahead and send it. And I got another person in Florida.
Alkaline Vegan Journey at Gmail?
My alkaline vegan journey at gmail.com.
That's all her information.
So, Ramon, CJ right now needs 4 ounces of Cascada Sagrada, 4 ounces of rhubarb root, 4 ounces of milk thistle, 4 ounces of blessed thistle, and 4 ounces of prodigiosa.
We don't have that last one.
What about the yellow dock or the sarsaparilla?
You want to use them powders or herb?
I'd rather the herbs so that they can be made into tea, especially the sarsaparilla, because the Cascada Sagrada and the sarsaparilla I put together and I boil those.
So give me the list one more time.
So the Cascada Sagrada and the rhubarb root and the sarsaparilla, I want like bark or flakes. I know they're barks. I don't want that powder.
This one more time, Robin.
Cascada Sagrada.
Sarsaparilla, yellow dot, rhubarb, and what else?
Blessed thistle and milk thistle.
Looks like we didn't get milk thistle in yet.
Damn. No milk thistle. Shit. Okay.
4 ounces of everything?
Yep.
Let me see if we got more blessed thistle. It's not 4 ounces, so I'll check.
Okay.
If not, we'll give you the 4 ounces. If not, I'll give you what we have.
Okay, tell me something. You don't have milk thistle in any other form?
We got it in tincture.
Damn. I don't do no alcohol. And
It's
that's
not
it.
alcohol.
That tincture is made with an alcohol.
Boy, your mama, boy, I tell you.
You know, I know. Tinctures are, that's what
It's
it,
not alcohol. It's alcohol free. I'm trying to tell you what it is.
so tell me what's in it.
We'll let your son do that.
Okay. Tincture is made with alcohol, some sort of alcohol, whether it be peroxide or whatever. They the only way to get it out is with the tincture.
Any blessed thistle. We have any more? Milk thistle? Blessed thistle. Vegetable glycerin, USP purified water.
Do you know that as a nurse?
Our alcohol-free extracts are produced using our cold dilated proprietary extraction process, yielding a holistically balanced, advanced botanical fingerprint.
A tincture that's not made with alcohol, that's like an oxymoron. That really is an oxymoron. That is an oxymoron. How much is it? That's milk thistle too? Milk thistle is really good though. But how much is it? $14.
It's $14.
Okay. But shoot, nah, because I need to be able to package it so that I don't have to make it myself, because it saves on the shipping if it's in dry form. Dang. If it's in dry form, it saves on the shipping. So yeah, guys, if you all want the chelation, which is the 3-day detox, I'm sending it to you with specific instructions. It's already pre-measured, and that's why I can't get that milk thistle. But I might get that for myself though. You know, because that stuff is good, and it's good for you. It is really good. So yeah. So we got the yellow dock. Not the milk thistle, the yellow dock, the sarsaparilla, everything except for the prodigiosa. You can get that from the LA Mart. LA Mart actually has prodigiosa.
Okay.
And all of us, because CJ, make sure the Cascada Sagrada, the rhubarb root, and the sarsaparilla is like the bark, so I can put those together.
It's like bark?
Yeah, like it's not powder. It's
Yeah,
the
okay.
bark or flakes of the bark. And then the other ones are like the leaves.
Okay.
I can't believe how my face is like doing this number. So Ramon, can you make sure Jawad gets that, and I let him know I need to speak to him today, because I'm going to be sending this stuff.
No, I think you was telling me that.
Now, CJ, could you hold up one of those? Let me see how much is in 4 ounces. Because you might have to be right back there because I have orders. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. That's 4 ounces. Yeah, that should be. And that's which one? So he's giving you the blessed thistle too, right? You don't have any of the herbs. I brought all those herbs here. Like, what am I gonna do with them here? I have the all of them up here in the cupboard, and I started to leave them, but I wasn't sure I could find these herbs. So let me go back through. Okay. Indy says, just joined the live. Peace and love. Today is the first day of my fast. Oh, wonderful. Mind over matter. That's exactly what it is, Indy. My family and I are trying to Jamaica. We want to live an organic life off the land. Thank you. That's what it's all about. At Lucia is on the list of stops we want to make leaving the States. That's what I'm talking about. But I'm going to Martinique, I'm going to St. Vincent's, and then I'm going to head over to Barbados. And then I'll be back here, but I'm here. Oh, yeah, expat. Yeah. I'm telling you, Indy, that's the move to make. With all that shit that's happening there in the States, I'm telling you, it's just too much. Especially if you want to honor your temple.
Okay. It's in the back. Okay. Okay. Okay.
CJ, get the number to the shop. Get the actual number to the shop, because if I have to call back up there, I will.
Okay.
And I'm going to tell you, the phone bill that you see is me trying to get in touch with them. And I've been trying to get in touch with them since I've been here.
Sure.
But T-Mobile forgave much of it. But I'm not going back down that rabbit hole to no avail. So, guys, I need to find out. Hey, love. How are you? Good afternoon. Look how dirty inside. Look at what it did to my shirt. My dress. I should take this off right now and soak it. Yeah, I think I will. So, I'm trying to think, is there anything else? That's good. Yeah, welcome home, guys. Yes. I'm actually doing very well. I'm on hey, what's up? I'm on a live FaceTime with my son who's at my botanical shop there in DC. I'm in yeah, CJ, do you need any more of the
I need more.
Hi, what you need?
I need
What do you need?
an ounce and a quarter of
Info, CJ, 1 second. I got a neighbor at my door. I don't know what she's talking about. But I made fried oyster mushrooms. See, don't tell me about the mushrooms. I can't find nobody here that has oyster mushrooms. I don't know what that is. Kale, quinoa, fried rice, and a spicy vegan pasta. I think Dominique is just trying to make my mouth salivate. I really think that's what it is. I made the most awesomest salad ever with my garlic sauce, which actually has doggone habaneros and ginger. So it's nice and spicy and flavored very well. And that thing turned out so good.
The truckers are still here in town.
The convoy?
They only have 1 ounce of blessed thistle.
So get it.
Yeah. Precisely.
So yeah, I gotta formulate your paycheck. Yes, of course, Dominica. Yes, you are.
Is this everything?
That's everything for right now. Because you're going to need some other stuff for other things. Yeah, all of that goes in the part of the chelation. Yep. And I will show you the exact measurements. And the measurements are very important for this. The measurements of each.
$68.
How much?
68.
Well, damn. How much is it per ounce? Like, doggone.
How much is it per ounce? $4.
And we got 4 of each. So it's $4 for most of them, right? Per ounce?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, someday.
4 times 4 is 16 times 5. Golly. Okay. So should I give it to you now or do you have it?
You can do both. Give it to me now and
Let me see how to do this.
all right, Mom, I'm done here.
Okay. Go back to Jawad. I mean Ramon. Ramon. I know Jawad is very busy. But this deal can go down today if he acts accordingly today. If he needs any pictures or video of the stuff, just tell him I got it. Okay?
Got it.
Okay, but he needs to call me as... Okay. Okay. Thank you so much. And CJ is going to be my point of contact because I moved here to St. Lucia February 22nd, so I'm not coming back. CJ, my son, will be my point of contact there in DC.
Okay.
Okay? So, thank you so much, and I will talk. Make sure CJ has the number to the shop.
Okay, I'll grab that. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Make sure you lock that in your phone and text it to me.
All right.
Okay, so everything is good. Let me go ahead and send you the money.
Okay, I'm heading home.
Okay, cool. Now, y'all not going to the house?
What's the price per pound?
It's $4 per pound?
Yeah, I'm guessing the sea moss, right? Yeah, for the sea moss.
Oh, yeah, that's still up for negotiation. It's anywhere between 20.
It's what?
About 22 per pound, and that's kind of got to do with the and it might be a little less, just depending on who ships.
Okay.
Who ships it?
I'll let him know.
Okay.
Okay. Alrighty.
Okay, so CJ, Do you have enough sea moss?
All right. The next time. Right now.
CJ. CJ. CJ.
I'm listening.
Do you have enough sea moss?
I need more gold sea moss. I was saying that.
That's what I'm saying. You're there. They have some.
So, for the, all right. So I have 15 grams of gold sea moss. I need 27.
They have my other sea moss. So that's why I'm saying just them. Nobody
That was
else.
for that order.
Say again?
Did I just get enough for that order? How much am I making? Am I making 16 ounces or?
Just 16 ounces.
So that's all I need to do.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to get like maybe 2 ounces of sea moss.
Right.
Okay.
So about 2 ounces should make 16 ounces.
Yeah, you need a little more actually.
So go ahead and because you have enough purple, right?
I have 2 more ounces of purple.
Damn.
I don't have that much more money.
Dang. Let me work this out. So
Alright, so I'm gonna get the 2 and then I gotta go.
yeah, one of the purple and one of the gold. And I only buy mine from them because
I'm only getting 2 of the gold.
they don't sell it like that.
Okay, well then I'll get 1.
Yeah, don't get the gel, just get the actual moss. And the only reason why I'm going to them is because I sold them that they have. That's my actual sea moss.
Right.
So I gotta buy it back until I can ship some more there.
Okay.
But there's some down in Georgia, and there might be some down in Florida, but that's okay. I'll have this there before you need any more. Yeah, it's $25 for each bag. So I say go ahead and get 1 bag of each. Let me go ahead and send you the money. It's coming out of this
that might be
business.
pushing it for me.
Hold on 1 second. Let me get some financing.
I mean, the purple for now.
Okay, that's fine. You're right. So the gold is fine. And
If anything, I just need a little bit more, like half of an ounce, like not even. So I'm fine.
okay, that's fine. Good.
Okay.
So guys, let's get back to it. It's 2:43. So CJ, I'm gonna send you a paycheck. So just look out for it. And I need you to keep the receipts for the business purchases. Okay.
Okay.
Make sure you put them in a file with the date. Make sure you put them in a file with the date.
He's texting. He's calling me now.
Okay, go ahead.
Obviously. Man, now we're gonna be in traffic, bro. This is literally what we've been trying to avoid. Then I'm gonna have to hear him, bro. Don't worry, you'll hear it. Oh, there's parking enforcement too. All right, I'll call you later.
Okay.
Maybe when I get back to the house. But it was 68 plus 25.
Okay.
Okay. And I gave him $5 tip.
Why? See, I can only pay what's on a receipt. Why would you give a tip?
All right, talk to you. Let it start driving.
Thanks so much. We appreciate it.
That was wild. Okay, that was me doing a complete transaction internationally. So the main person that I need to speak with was not there, but hopefully we'll get a call and we can kind of do business. I'm telling you, this St. Lucian sea moss is hot and popping, mainly because of the volcanic activity that it has and its wide availability that's so close to the shore. Even though we don't harvest sea moss that from, those gardens that are close to the shore. We go down to the floor and we cut it so that the gardens grow back even more lush. And I mean, really, I went back to one of the gardens down in Viewfort Sunday, and it was, oh my God. It's really like it grows even faster and thicker. I mean, it's so dense down there. I almost didn't recognize it, but we dive in pretty much the same places down there. Now, I'm looking for new gardens up here in Gros-Islet, up north. Viewfort is down south. And I'm telling you, it is freaking gorgeous. But let's go through. Okay. Love 62 is in the house. Very good. Randy says, welcome home. Dominic says she made them fried oyster mushrooms. I can't wait to find some oyster mushrooms. Dominique got jokes. Yes, she does. Love says, St. Lucia, I would love to be there. So come on. I'm telling you, don't let nothing stop y'all. I'm telling you, if I had set back on many of the things that I said I wished I had done, I can tell you 90% of it I would not have done. I'm going to tell you, when I first decided, I moved here February 22nd. The thought didn't even cross my mind until November. November is when December, I think, I bought my ticket. I'm like, I don't care what, I'm going. I don't care about none of the vaccine, the COVID stuff. Life ain't like that. You shouldn't be living it like that. Do what you want to do when you want to do it. Finances and all of that, of course, I understand that, but make it your priority. When I thought about visiting Australia, and that's all I did, I said, yeah, I need to go visit my daughter over there. She had been there for about a year. I think that was 2014, 15. And got there and had met some people online on Facebook in a travel group. And they were right upstate. My daughter was down in Sydney. And my girlfriend was up in Queensland on the Gold Coast. And she's like, while you're here, how you going to come on this side of the world and not just come up and visit? So, of course, and I found a flight, round trip, $40, right? I don't know what I was thinking. I just wasn't. And my whole plan, because I was on that side of the earth, was to go to this island called Vanuatu. I've always wanted to go to this island. Ain't no Fiji. Fiji is played out. And what's the other one? Tahiti and all them, islands in the Pacific. Everybody done toured those places out, resorted those places out, and they become unreal to me. That's why I don't like going to these resorts and these sandals. It's the same no matter where you are in the world, and they replicate just that. Same old, and you wouldn't even know you were on a different island or in a different country by going to these places because they look the same. They look the same. They try to put themselves in the hood, but they're still not in the hood. Where I'm living is straight up real St. Lucia, in the hood. I'm living with the people who are real, not that fake, resort crap, And that's what I did when I went to Australia, even though that was still kind of, But I actually wound up going to visit my girlfriend up in Queensland. And she's like, what's stopping you from just moving here? Your daughter's here. Everybody's there in D.C. Why don't you just... And sure enough, I went back to Sydney, visit with my daughter, trying to figure out how that went because I did go back to the States and I shut everything down. I gave my car away, gave my furniture away, gave my house. I mean, I was renting my house, so the lease was month to month. Finished that up, and because I lived there so long, and shut the shit down. I shut everything down. Went back to Australia. She had already had me a house. I went straight with my 3 suitcases and my son. My son decided to come with me. My daughter was supposed to come, but she's regretting that now, not coming. But went there, and we wound up being there for like a couple of years or so. And then I wound up going back 2020 just to visit, because I didn't say bye to nobody. I just got on that flight and we were gone. We were in Australia. It's like, where you at? You sound far away. Yeah, I'm in Australia. So yeah, stop putting stuff off. Do what you want to do now, because you think you got tomorrow. You think it's promised. Let me open your eyes and your ears. It ain't promised to you. It ain't promised to you. So you can make the plan and all of that. I mean, and then sit back and regret not doing it. Oh my God. I don't need no vaccination for nothing I'm doing, or I won't do it. I'm telling you, love, I won't be surprised, because finally you got some backbone, and meaning that you just gonna do it. Hey, Queen Sheba, how are you today? Okay, the black salt is from volcanic activity, I bet. Okay. Yeah, I'm telling you, I don't let nothing stop me now that my son has graduated and on his own doing his thing. He can come with me. They can all come with me. But they're not going to stop me. If they don't go, you think I'm not going to go? Please. Man, make the move, love. That's all I can say, because what's the worst that could happen? You get there, don't like it, then you go back. Simple as that. Simple as that. Man. Who is this to say they need to get a passport? Nothing is promised. Thank you. And keep that in mind. Nothing is promised. The only thing that you can count on is change. That's the only thing. Yes. You're doing absolutely wonderful. I'm so glad. That is so wonderful, Queen Sheba. I'm so glad. Okay, Dominic says, I thought we were making people get vaccinated to get the passport, because I'm not. How they gonna make you get a vaccination to get a passport? Nah. Okay. How was the flight there? It was absolutely wonderful. I wound up flying from D.C. to Miami or North or South Carolina. Not even a turnover. I had just changed planes. And I mean, really, the gates were right next to each other, and I just switched the planes, switched from one gate to the next. And when I got to St. Lucia, I went right to the helipad and everybody else was taking them 2-hour cab rides up north. I was like, I ain't got time for that. I want to get to where I'm getting, and I don't want it to be dark when I get there. So I took a helicopter from View Fort up to Castries, and then I caught a 15-minute cab from the helipad to my Airbnb, where I met Jackie. Jackie that comes on every so often. She's the one that owns the house where I had the Airbnb. And from there, I found this house. She actually brought me to the hood and was like, is anybody renting a house? And I found another house. I think I'm going to rent that one too. But, and they were, the lady around the corner. And it was vacant, ready to go. I moved in March 1st. And that was it. Okay. It all aligned and connected for you. Yeah, everything is. And you determine that. You determine that. And that's why I say God is in each of us. Stop looking for this, outside being. I mean, we dictate through our consciousness what we manifest. If you manifest illness, sickness, pain, and agony, and all of that, and you keep talking about it, you're going to manifest that. If you keep talking about, oh, I got to do this, no money, no this, no that, you're going to manifest that. You're actually going to bring that into existence in your life. That's why I don't do none of that crap. None of that. Man, I know I'm going to do well. I know that all things are going to come to pass in the way that I want it to come to pass. Because I dictate that. Bashir Stokes. Welcome. So yeah, I'm going to do research. Need a place to love first. Right. And I'm telling you, mainly the reason why I'm in St. Lucia is for the sea moss. And I love the culture of the islands. It didn't matter which Caribbean island, because they're all basically, pretty much the same. But because they speak patois here and I speak French, it was like, a match altogether. So yeah, and I didn't do much research and I probably should have. Like, I don't know where the hospitals are. There's a lot of stuff that I'm still learning. But I say just do it. I'm a tropical at heart. I will end up in the islands, period. Okay, yeah, whenever you decide, you don't even have a passport. I don't understand what that is. I need to get my passport. I don't understand how anybody in this day and age does not have a passport with all that we've gone through, especially with 9/11. How is it someone gets to a point where they don't have a passport? Y'all get straight. And I'm telling you, it's funny because I think Liberia is allowing black citizens of the United States to just be a citizen, dual citizenship in Africa, just with Liberia, because you're black. Simple as that. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. You have citizenship in Liberia. They want us home so bad, it's not even funny. Y'all look that up too. Bashir Stokes says, hello, everyone. Correction. Death is the only thing promised, positively speaking. Right, and change. Change is definitely promised. Dominica says, I said it all. You said it all, love. That's what I believe. You couldn't be more correct. I agree. The tongue is powerful. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. You say, I'm going to St. Lucia. I'm living there. I'm moving there. I'm going to be prosperous. I mean, your tongue dictates so much more than you can even think, because once it's off the tongue, it's in the mind. Once it's in the mind, it's in the activities. Once it's in the activity, you are just striding right toward that be-all, end-all. And it's simple. Say it, believe it, mean it, and do it. It's as simple as that. Yes. So guys, listen, it's 3 o'clock and I need to get off. I'm telling you, this has been so productive and I love it. I love it when we come together like this. Let's do this again at 7 o'clock this evening. What I want to talk about also is some of the details of what our body's going through from the very first hours of us ceasing and desisting eating food, eating anything solid, drinking anything but water. And I want to break it down step for step. And if there are any questions, you'll know, because then for those of you who are not fasting, you might be able to dictate what kind of fast you're interested in doing. A fast that might be for hours, an intermittent fast, but we're still going to be here for those who are fasting intermittently or long term. We're still going to be here because we want to give everyone that support, information, and encouragement. So I'm going to see you all at 7. I love you guys.